claimed by the many Australians who've come into Barbados for the Test match. Beautifully threaded between mid-on and mid-wicket. Just picked the gap and threaded it. There wasn't much space there for Langer to work with, and somehow with correction with Ponting to work with, but with use of the wrist, beautifully played. Now threaded between mid-wicket and square leg for another 4. So Omari Banks' first over in Test cricket has been taken for 10, and Australia are 104 for 1.
Oh. Direct hit, that's great. That might be out. He's going to call for this. That was what was required, a direct hit from the deep. The fielders don't seem too enthusiastic about it. The umpires called for the TV version of this one. Langer, can he have a third time lucky?
Now he's well short, Langer. Whether the ball was in the glove of Carlton Ball is the question that the third umpire is going to have to ask. No doubt about Langer being well short, but look at the ball. Not convinced that it was in the glove of Carlton Ball.
No, you've got that right there. Bish, the slow motion is showing that. I thought it was a direct hit because it's the far end from our commentary here. Langer is a long way short. Do his gloves break the stumps with the ball in it, or is the ball not in it and the gloves break the stump? That is the question.
Well, certainly a misjudgment. And there we go, the green light. Not out. Very good decision, but certainly another missed opportunity by the West Indies.
That's gone a very long way. 6 to Justin Langer.
When Shane Warne made his comeback game for Victoria earlier this year, or in January, Justin Langer hit him for 3 sixes in 1 over, took 27 off the Shane Warne over, so he's not unhappy trying to hit the ball over long on off the spinner. He plays it quite often, and a very good catch by the man there. He should be fielding.
Miscued. And the gone this time. Shiv Narayan Chandrapal taking the catch, and that's Omari Banks getting his first Test wicket. And isn't he happy?
And why shouldn't he be? So Justin Langer, I think, probably he used up most of his coupons today. 3 genuine chances in his innings, and he probably said, I'll take them on now. It might be my day, and it just wasn't. Just that little bit of turn and maybe a fraction of bounce as well, causing him some problems. But the pitch is taking some turn on the first day. It's exactly what Steve Waugh spoke about yesterday. So Justin Langer goes a little bit of a fortuitous 78, but he'll be disappointed who got out in that style. It is 151 for 2.
Bit of turn there for Omari Banks, looking for the second one. Ricky Ponting, and gets there comfortably. Takes him on to another half century at Test match level.
They're just so used to him bringing up half centuries. But there's some of the Australian players' wives. Ricky Ponting's wife coming over last week in Trinidad. But a very simple half-century for Ponting today. Off 84 balls, so it hasn't been any extra rush or anything outrageous. 5 boundaries, and just played certainly within himself in very, very good form.
Didn't try and steer that one, though.
Well, that's what he was was thinking about doing the first time, I would have thought. Just a little bit surprised that he did try to steer the first one. He's cost himself 4 runs, but it didn't matter because the next delivery was the same one, and he knew the man was just behind square leg, so flat batted it in front. Easy boundary.
Nice on drive. Outfield was a little bit sluggish, and I think Drake's there just misjudged it. Thought it was going to go for 4 from the time it passed him, and then accelerated to try to catch it. But parts of the outfield, I believe, have been sanded. And let's have a look here. You'll see Drake's take after it. And right, he's given it up there. And then realizes, hey, this ball is holding up. Accelerates. Too late. Oh, too short. Had all the time in the world to get back. Spoils the over. Last ball. And dropped it in short. And Lehman just laid back and spanked it. 183 for 2.
That's a fabulous record for Ponting on this tour so far. The rest of this innings to go. Maybe a second innings. Another test match next week in Antigua.
Flicked away. Long chase around for the fielders, but they won't get there. The over finishes off at the boundary. 50 partnership between the two. 204 for 2. Banks now to Lehman, giving him full sight of the stumps. And cracking him through the offside before. Well, that's inexperience. He's got a full view of the stumps. That's where Lehman wants him to bowl. Look how far out of the leg stump he is.
Well, he's a very experienced campaigner, Lehman, and he's one of the few world batsmen who are quite happy to move around in their crease and do different things for the bowlers.
He's going to crack it through every time. He's going to take advantage now. Banks would hardly have ever had this done to him before, and he doesn't know how to respond.
Well, the first thing about Darren Lehman is what did he ask David Shepherd? What guard? Can I have 1 foot outside leg stump, please? And young Banks has no idea what to do. Lara's fielding a backward square leg, which is not ideal either.